not long ago, a new variant of RHDV was first detected in the United States. But what exactly is RHDV and how does it affect our furry friends like moose here? Well, here to explain from the University of Illinois Veterinary Teaching Hospital, Dr. Michelle Borsdorf is back with us. Dr. Borsdorf, thank you for coming.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Okay, so this is an acronym, RHDV, for what and what are we talking about?
So this is rabbit hemorrhagic disease virus. This is a very deadly disease that unfortunately has developed a new variant that is much more deadly compared to the previous ones, and it affects both pet and wild rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we've got some of the facts here about what exactly it is.
Yes.
Highly contagious, but it doesn't infect people.
Nope, it does not affect people or other animals, just our rabbit friends.
How do we know that they have it? Like, what kind of symptoms should we be looking out for?
Yeah, so it typically causes uncontrolled bleeding because the virus targets the liver, and so they develop a liver failure. The liver doesn't produce the proteins that allow the blood to clot, and so we will see bleeding from the nose, the mouth, the eyes. Sometimes we'll see yellowing of the skin or the ears. They can develop respiratory signs and neurologic signs as well.
Now, being highly contagious, is there a fix?
So there's a vaccine. Prevention is better than a treatment, unfortunately. Most bunnies, even if they are treated, do pass away from this.
Oh, well, that
the mortality, the mortality rate is at least 70% if infected.
Wow. Okay, so is it something that just comes on quickly?
It does. Usually the exposure to developing clinical symptoms is 3 to 6 days, but some animals don't even show clinical signs and unfortunately are found deceased, and that we call that sudden death.
Okay, let's talk about some ways that we can prevent moose here from contracting this virus. There's some things that we can do as pet owners.
Yes, so we definitely want to be careful with any of the grasses or flowers or weeds that are outside and not allow our bunnies to eat those if there are wild rabbits that frequent those areas.
Do people let their pet rabbits graze outdoors?
Yep, and we usually say outdoor time is a really good enriching time for them.
How do they not take off?
Oh, well, in a very supervised manner and with a fence, for sure.
Okay, good to know.
Sure.
I'm like picturing a rabbit on a leash or something like that.
There are some harnesses that could be used, but right now it is safest to keep your bunnies indoors and not in areas where wild rabbits can visit.
Okay, the weeds and flowers that they may eat outside, let's not feed those to them. And then taking your shoes off indoors.
Yeah, so because this virus will transfer from blood, urine, feces from infected rabbits, it can actually live on shoes or clothing for a long period of time and be brought inside. So even indoor rabbits can become infected by this disease.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so there are some upcoming vaccination clinics that you all are hosting.
Yes.
What does the vaccination process look like? Is it one dose, multiple doses?
2 doses. So usually it is one vaccine given and then a booster 3 weeks later, 3 to 4 weeks later. We do also give them an anti-inflammatory medication by mouth and send them home with 1 dose, just like you taking like an ibuprofen kind of thing, or Tylenol, just to kind of help mitigate some potential side effects of the vaccine. But it has been deemed safe and effective for protecting against this virus.
Okay, well, those upcoming vaccination clinics are on our website where you can sign up. We will have that at CILiving.tv. Tell me quickly about Moose here.
Yeah, Moose is a 4-month-old Flemish giant rabbit, so he is very young and is going to get up to 15 to 20 pounds.
He's going to get bigger?
He is going to get much bigger.
Oh my
yes,
goodness. Look at his ears just
His ears
perk
are
up.
so giant.
He knew we were talking about him. You brought some little snacks there. So those aren't outdoor weeds or flowers.
Nope, these are from the grocery store, human grade.
Very good.
Yep.
So he enjoys some lettuce and
cilantro, parsley. Yep, and then he usually eats mostly hay and a little bit of pellets.
Okay, very good. Well, he must not be very hungry.
He's not hungry right now. He's shy.
There you go. Snack time, I'm sure, is coming if he's going to get a little bit bigger than that. But great information for pet owners out there who may have a little pet rabbit similar to Moose. If you want to learn more about these upcoming vaccination clinics happening at the University of Illinois Veterinary Teaching Hospital, we will be sure to connect you with them over at our website, CILiving.tv.